Good morning, students. Welcome to science class. Today we'll start science chapter 1, chemical reaction and equations. This is 10th standard science first chapter. Okay. So when you read the chapter name, you will understand chemical reaction and equation. In the earlier classes, you have learned about the physical changes, chemical changes. Okay, in 9th standard also you learned, right? So chemical changes means a changes in which a new substance is formed, right? A changes in which generally it is irreversible. Remind that physical changes are reversible, but chemical changes are irreversible. Okay, in chemical changes, the properties of the constituent element or the substance changes, right? When milk converted into curd, that the properties of the milk particles changes the properties of the curd particles. But in physical changes, properties of the substance is retained. Just like when water convert into ice, the water molecules properties in ice and water both are same, right? And chemical changes, another properties is loss or gain of heat may be involved in the reactions. Okay, and physical changes does not involve in loss or gain of heat. So chemical changes, already you have got some idea. In this chapter, chemical reaction and its equation. So chemical reaction, what do you mean by chemical reaction? Chemical reaction is a change in which one or more substance react to form a new substance is known as chemical reaction. Okay, chemical reaction is a change in which one or more substance or reactants react to form new substance with entirely different properties, right? So this is the definition of chemical properties. Okay, to understand the chemical properties, see your surrounding area, you will understand. See, some example is given in your book. Okay, if you keep milks in room temperature, after 24 hours, notice the milk will be spoiled. Okay, see how the grapes get fermented, see how the food is cooked, how we respire, digestion process, respiration process, excretion process, all are the example of chemical reactions. Okay, to understand clearly, some activity is given. First, see activity 1.1. Okay, very nice activity. This activity, what we have to take? We have to take a magnesium ribbon. Okay, so at first we have to take magnesium ribbon. Okay, then burn the magnesium ribbon. Okay, so magnesium ribbon fully burnt. Okay, and you will get the ashes of magnesium ribbon. Okay, so that means when you have taken the magnesium ribbon, so its formula is Mg. When you burning in the presence of air, that time magnesium react with oxygen. Okay, and when burning over, you will get the ashes, white color ashes. This ashes name is magnesium oxide. The substance after burning the magnesium ribbon, you are getting this ribbon is known as magnesium oxide. So the properties of magnesium is different, property of oxygen is different, and properties of magnesium oxide is totally different. So this is the example of chemical reaction. Okay, next activity 1.2. Okay, see the activity 1.2. See, activity 1.2, we have to take take two test tube. Okay, two test tube. Okay, in one test tube, take some potassium iodide. Potassium iodide is a white colored salt. potassium iodide into white colored salt. Okay. Now take some water into it. So this is the solution of potassium iodide, Ki. Okay. Now take another test tube, some lead nitrate, PbNO3 whole 2. Okay. Take some water into it. So this is the solution of potassium nitrate. Okay. Now mix potassium iodide solution to the lead nitrate solution. Lead nitrate. So mix to one another. Okay. Then both are potassium iodide is also white colored salt and lead nitrate also white colored salt. When you mix to each other, that time you will get yellow colored solution. Yellow colored solution. And yellow color, here you will get the precipitate. Precipitate means if in boiled milk, if you add some vinegar into it, then what you will get the paneer from milk. So that is known as precipitate, that type of structure. Okay. So here also you will get yellow color precipitate. So how does it react? See the equation. What you have to take potassium iodide solution, then you have to take lead nitrate solution. Okay. When you mixed to each other, then from there you will get lead nitrate KNO3 plus lead nitrate plus potassium iodide plus lead nitrate. Okay. Then you will get potassium nitrate KNO3 plus lead iodide PbI2. Okay. Though the potassium is soluble in water, so the precipitate, yellow color precipitate that you will get, that is the precipitate of lead iodide. Okay. So this is also the example of chemical reaction, activity 1.2. Okay. Next activity 1.3. See, activity 1.3. So it is also very nice activity. Okay. Take a conical flux. Take a conical flux. Just given in your book diagram given. Okay. Take a conical flux. Okay. From your book given. So I am showing here from. Take a conical flux. Okay. Take some zinc granules into it. Okay. And see the arrangement. Here, mouth of the conical flux, one cork is there. Inside the cork, one tube is inserted. Okay. And now add some hydrochloric acid into it. So this is the reaction between zinc granules to sulfuric acid. Then one gas is formed. This gas is hydrogen gas. This gas is collected through this tube. Okay. So zinc react with sulfuric acid, and here what is formed? Zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas. So this is also the example of chemical reaction. Okay. So from the above three activities, what do you notice? From the above three activities, we can say that any of the following observations help us to determine whether a chemical reaction has taken place. Change in state, change in color. See, first one, change in state. You have taken the magnesium ribbon, okay, and it converted into acids. So change in state. Okay, color, change in color. We notice change in color in activity 1.2, potassium iodide plus lead nitrate. Then you got the solution color change into yellow. Evolution of gas, activity 1.3, and changes in temperature. Okay, some heat also form in many reaction. So when any chemical reaction has taken place, some changes are there. The changes are changes in state, changes in color, changes in temperature, evolution of gas. Okay. So we observe many changes around us. We can see that there is a large variety of chemical reaction taking place in our surrounding area, right? So in this chapter we learn about this chemical reaction. Okay, how this chemical reaction are symbolized by equation. These equations are known as chemical equation. Just right, when I told when zinc granules react with sulfuric acid, okay, then you will get zinc sulfate ZnSO4 plus hydrogen gas. Okay, so this activity is done by with the chemical reaction is done by with an equation. This equation is known as chemical equation. This equation is known as chemical equation. So in chemical equation, the substance that undergo chemical changes in the reactions are known as reactant. Okay, कोई भी chemical reaction में जो participate करते हैं, okay, that the substance which you are taking that are known as reactant. So in your book underline the definitions. See, the substance that undergo chemical changes in which reactants of magnesium and oxygens are the reactant. The new substance is magnesium oxide formed during the reaction is a product. So when in activity 1.1, when you taken the magnesium ribbon and you bond with the presence of air, that is magnesium and oxygen, they are known as the reactant. They are known as the reactant. And after burning you are getting the ashes of magnesium oxide. So the after any chemical reaction, the substance which you will get, that is known as product. So here two new terms you got. That new terms are reactant and product. Reactant means the substance which are participated in any chemical reaction. They are known as the reactant, and the new substance which you will get, this new substance is known as product. Okay, so now see, when you take zinc plus zinc granules and take some sulfuric acid into it, then you will get zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas. So in this case zinc and sulfuric acid, they are known as the reactant, and after reaction you will get zinc sulfate plus hydrogen, they are known as the product. They are known as the product. Okay, so and that type, when the any chemical any substance name, we are writing its symbolic form, then that is known as a chemical equation. See, magnesium plus oxygen equal to magnesium oxide. Okay, so when you write that any chemical substance, any chemical elements, any element compound name, its symbolic form, so that is known as chemical equation. So in your books here, see, underline here, a chemical equation represents chemical reaction. A chemical equation represents a chemical reaction. Okay, next day I will teach you the balanced chemical equation. Okay, I know students, you don't have book, maybe one or two you have books, so just I sent you the PDF of the chapter. Okay, up to this you read, and now some of your friends are requesting me that now they don't have mobile phone or they have some problems, so they can't attend the class. So now that's why I'm sending now small video. Okay, go through this video. Then when all are ready, that time I will take your class by Google Meet. Okay, up to this you manage by this video, and if today you read two pages only, page number 1 and 2, that read through the PDF. Okay, and any difficulty you can ask me always. Okay, and next day we'll start the balanced chemical equation. Okay students, okay, thank you, bye.